Okay, Doc, we're going to take a look at the back view picture. And once again, yes, we are trying to just work on the beginning of his backswing. We haven't got to the full swing yet, but what we're trying to eliminate, if you look here, picture on the right is what we were trying to get him to do is create some width on his backswing so that the club can come more from the inside. What I would do if we had the chance, is then from once he gets there, we're going to fold his right elbow up to the top. Very simple, okay? Because every time that I keep seeing him after he leaves, we keep seeing that he gets long with his swing and comes over the top. And what we're trying to do is secure the hand position by using the width of his swing so that he can drop it more from the inside. Now, I looked at him from the back view as I was coming up, watched him hit a couple of shots, and I noticed that his swing was very long. See, once he gets to a point here, his hands are really crunched into his body, and he lifts up with his hands. He gets long, and he comes severely over the top. Now, once he starts coming over the top, he all of a sudden starts to lift up, and he can't get down to the ball. Now, I can only judge what I see with a student on what they're doing from a day-to-day basis, okay? So notice the path here. His arms are real steep at the top. The elbow is, I remember working with Stanhope Johnson on this, is that when you don't have good width, this elbow, let me get a line here, this elbow will separate too much. And if he doesn't tuck that elbow in first, then you're going to start to see this very steep motion. Now, when a young man like this creates width, we'll take him back. When he creates width in his backswing, and again, we never got him up to the top. We were going to save that for the last 10 minutes of his lesson. Notice how the club comes from a much better angle of attack into the golf ball. He's not having to work so hard with his hands to square it up. But when you're coming in steep, notice how the club face got a little bit open, okay? Right there. That's just because he's so used to coming over the top that he has to work his hands underneath, okay? Or flip at it like he tried to do there. So he gets very handsy, and then he'll have good days and he'll have bad days. But here, look at this right here. That part right there is awesome. The way that he's getting a good release right there. He hit a lot of good shots like this when we started working on this drill. You can see the ball has a nice ball flight. It's starting to draw to the target. The ball's right there. So, I felt like he was doing great. But we just never had a chance to complete the finish. So, with saying that, again, I just wanted to show it to you. Again, what we were trying to do is create width. We never got him to the top of his backswing. We were only thing I was concerned about is getting his path, once again, better coming from the inside. Again, and I saw it on your videos too, is right here. And trying to drop your arms inside is not going to be the solution here because that's going to make his upper body tilt back. So he's just steep and it makes him stand up. So he actually has more body motion right here. You can see him coming in. And right here he's not having to work as hard because his arms are nice and, his left arm is firmer. The hands are in a better position. And it's just going to be easier for him to square it up. So, anyway, no hard feelings. I'm just sorry that it turned out the way it did. And anyway, best of luck. And, again, bring him out. But I would just like to work with him, one-on-one where we can complete this. And even this finish here is not what I'm looking for. It's an exercise to get his arms wider through the golf swing, and he's just real narrow. Like right here, his arms and hands are just real flippy. It's a Great swing, but we're just trying to make it consistent and better for him. So thank you for your patience in watching these videos. Look forward to seeing you around the club. Take care.